Are you wanting to update or just revitalize your home decor? Then I think I may have some tips and ideas that will help you, so stay tuned. Hey my friends, welcome back to my channel. Let me go ahead and give you a little bit of a disclosure. I had some dental work done this morning and my cheek and mouth is still a little bit numb. So if I look funny or talk funny, then that's why. But what I wanted to kind of discuss with you today are some tips and ideas for giving your home decor a little bit of an update or change that's not gonna break the budget. And also kind of introduce you to a little hobby that my husband and myself have kind of started, and it's a money-making hobby. So anyway, a lot of times in our home when we think of redecorating or remodeling our home, we think we have to get rid of all of the things that we have currently and get all new stuff. Well, a lot of times you can redo something that's inexpensive, like for instance, changing out pillows. When we moved into our current house, the furniture we had was really not that old, but the accent pillows were not the color I wanted. So what I did was I went on Amazon and I bought pillow covers. So this, I want to try to show you if I can without taking this off because these are on there pretty tight. But if you can see, this was the old pillow cover. So I just bought pillow covers that match my current decor, and this is what I have. That's something inexpensive and very quick to give your room an update. Now, as far as furniture, we really did not think, so the new hobby that my husband and I have is flipping furniture. And it really kind of came about sort of as an accident, but I want to show you the first piece that we flipped, and we were just trying to use something that we already have, or that we already had. My son had an entertainment console and one of the drawers had broken. So we were just gonna throw it out. I said, you know what? I could probably use that for something. And then so we kept it. It was just in a room, you know, not being used. And the drawer was broken and it was just, you know, not worth trying to fix the drawer. So it kind of came to me as like, you know what? I want a coffee bar or a coffee station. So we ended up taking the hardware off of where the drawers were. My husband built a couple of shelves to go in that piece, and we ended up painting it and having an awesome coffee bar. In fact, it fit the space so perfectly. When we sold our house, the people that bought the house wanted us to leave that coffee bar station there, so we did. But so that was kind of the first piece we did. Then fast forward to just really recently, I had done some home staging and I had some pieces of furniture that, you know, were not pieces that I would use in my house, but I was using them for staging, and they had kind of seen better days. And so when I decided to get out of staging, I thought, well, you know, I could sell some of these things in my vendor booth. So I knew that I would have to redo them. So this little black table, great piece, really cute style, really cute features, but it definitely needed a paint job. So I painted it and it's now in my booth. So hopefully I will sell it pretty quickly. And then I started looking for pieces that I could use in my booth as display. And that is really where the whole flipping furniture thing started. I found this shelf for $10 and I knew it would be perfect for using in my booth as display. And I painted it this really pretty, I had some chalk paint. It's Waverly chalk paint in the color celery, and I'll list that in the description box. And I just painted it that celery color, and I used the shelf in my booth, and I love the way it looks. I just think it's so cute. The place where I got this shelf from has a ton of old furniture. Now, some of it's pretty beat up and maybe beyond repair as far as what me and my husband want to tackle right now. But my husband went back with me so that we could look at some of the pieces, and he saw this piece. And I had seen it before, but I didn't want to just buy it thinking, oh, I'll just have my husband redo it and we can sell it. But when he went with me and he saw this piece, he was like, what about this? And it was only $25. So we got this piece for $25, brought it home, cleaned it up, sanded it, and redid it, and ended up selling it and making a really good profit off of it. In fact, I liked it so much, I almost wanted to keep it in my house, but I knew that was not the purpose. So you can see from just those few pieces that if you have something in your house that's outdated, don't just give it to Goodwill. Don't just throw it out thinking, oh, well, it just needs repair. I don't feel like fixing it. Fix it up, redo it, and use it in your house. So from that, we said, you know what, let's start doing this. And it was great because now my husband has found something that he enjoys doing, and it's not something he's being forced to do. So that's a hobby. To me, a hobby is something you enjoy doing that you're not being forced to do. You can do it on your own time. But anyway, now I want to just show you some of the pieces that we have found, whether it's on Marketplace or at that little store. They call it an estate sale, but I think it's more like a junkyard. But anyway, I'll go ahead and show you some of the pieces that we have done that they have either sold or we just finished them and they're now in my booth waiting to find their new home. So let me go ahead and show you those things. I just love this early American style. I don't know if it's because it was from my era growing up, but I found this table at that same little junkyard and got it for $13. It's an Ethan Allen piece and it was built really well. You can see that it has I guess this is the, is it ducktail or dovetail design on the inside. And so we actually got some paint from the Oops section in Home Depot and Lowe's, and that's the paint we used. It was this real pretty vintagey green color, and I cleaned up the hardware real good. I wanted to use the same hardware to keep with the style, but this is how it turned out. So cute, and I think it's sold within a week, so not too shabby. This table is one that I also used with staging, and it really was in good shape, but there was some like drink ring marks on the top that we really couldn't fix. So I spray painted the hardware and we painted it white, and it was so pretty. It turned out so nice, and this one actually sold probably within a week as well to someone in my booth. This is another one of those early American styles, and I got this off of Facebook Marketplace, and I was super excited to be able to do this. We painted it with that same green, that vintagey looking green, and this is how this one turned out. It's so pretty, and it had a lot more challenges than what we originally thought it did. Once we started cleaning everything up, we had to make quite a few repairs on it. But in light of all that, I think it turned out beautifully, and I just think that this is going to be perfect for someone. It is currently in my booth. Now, this one is sort of my pet project. I got this off Marketplace for $10, and my husband was kind of like, I I don't know about that table, but I had envisioned it in my brain how I wanted it. We sanded the top, and this stain on here was a super dark stain, so it took quite a bit of sanding to get it done. But we sanded the top, and I used a dark green that I got off of the Oops shelf again. And this is how it turned out. I just think this one is so stinking adorable. I have it in my booth, but I kind of hope it doesn't sell because I love it so much. I love how it's lightly distressed. I kind of want this one for myself. This last piece is a console table that I found on Marketplace, and I got it for $30. So we were going to initially just paint it all white, and once my husband started painting it, I kind of liked the way that the top had sanded, and we kind of changed midstream, and I decided to distress the edges on this, leave the top the way it was. I just loved that distressed look on the top, and this is the final project. I think this one really turned out great. It is brand new to my booth, and so I hope this one sells pretty quickly. Now, besides all of the pieces that we've already done, we actually have 5 or 6 more pieces that we still have to flip, and I just think they are all pieces that are so pretty. They have so much potential, and that's really what this is all about, the potential that you see in something that's old and bringing it to its new potential. That's what I love about flipping furniture and using the things that you already have in your home and making it new. That's such an awesome thing to be able to do, especially pieces that you really love. They just don't fit anymore. You can make them fit. It's so awesome. That is what we have in store for us. Those pieces are ready for a makeover. All right, you guys, that is it. What do you think? Tell me what your favorite piece of furniture that we flipped is. Let me know in the comments. And also, if you would be interested in seeing videos of us doing a piece of furniture from start to finish, let me know that as well, because that's something that I could do as far as content on my channel. But if you're new to my channel, then I would love it if you would consider being part of my YouTube family. If you like all things homemaking, whether it is home decor, like what was in this video today, shopping hauls, recipe ideas, meal ideas, then go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the bell button so you don't miss any of my videos. And don't forget to let me know in the comments what you think as far as these pieces that we redid, and if you want to see more like this. And give this video a big thumbs up, because any interaction that you have with my videos helps me on YouTube, and I really do appreciate it. And if you want to see more home decor videos, then make sure to click the box you see on the screen right now, and I'll see you next time. Bye.